there, thanks for joining me to color. Today we will be coloring Dreamland Crafts image called Stay Focused and Believe You Can. This is a card kit, so I'll put a link to the card kit and all the supplies I use down in the description box. I would really love for you to come shopping with me. I really appreciate it. If you are interested in the colors that I used, you can head over to the store blog, and at the bottom of my post I always put a pin card so you can pin the color chart to your Pinterest board and save it for future use. I think that's an easy way for us to keep track of color combos we want to try out without having a bunch of post-it notes all over our desk. So there's a link to the blog post down at the bottom of the description box, so you can head over there and check that out. So for my colors here, I'm using the background. I thought it would be fun to do kind of like a dotty, midnight, darker sky. Kind of twilight, I guess. It's not really dark, but it's darker. So I'm using B52, I think it is. I can't remember now. Yeah, B52, B51, W1, and then my colorless blender is what I'm going to use to make the little dots. So I went ahead, because the image is going to be covered by a small frame around the outside, I made sure the little piece of paper underneath is so that I can color right off the side and not have to worry about it. So to make the dots, you can go in with your colorless blender and make some big circles all over the page, or you can grab one of these water brushes, but make sure you've never used it for water. It has to be new, and then you can put your blending solution in there and use that. You do not need to squeeze the barrel of the pen. It will just come out on its own. And then when I store it straight up and down in a cup so that the solution doesn't touch any of the plastic bits in the pen, and then it stays just fine. And I've marked mine there with some washi tape, and then I wrote on it so I would remember that there's Copic blender solution in there and not have to worry. But I started out with making some big circles all over, and then I came back after they dried and I made bigger circles in the spaces where I hadn't had any circles. And then after that dried, I went in and did a bunch of dots until I was happy with how it looked, all spotty and just different in the back. But I like how it's kind of darker this time, so it's kind of like he's sitting out in watching, maybe waiting for the sun to set or the stars to come out. And then he's kind of sitting on, I'm assuming he's probably sitting on some kind of wall of some sort, but I decided to just make it green for grass. But you could make it into some bricks or a stone ledge that he's sitting on there, and then, you know, cover the grass down at the bottom, but I just chose to do the grass there. And I'm just going in with a couple of coats. I'm using YG95, YG93, G43, and G20. And I'm going to go back. After I do the first coat, I don't always paint right to the edge or color to the edge with the lightest color, because when I do my second coat, I'm going to make sure that I go farther than I did the first time and pull it out towards the edge, and then I come in with all the colors until I've covered the entire thing with color. I'm also going to use those same colors to do grass. So I'm just going to do some little flicks of color up where there's grass already, and then I'm going to add some clear out to the side past the rabbit and past the left side of the boy there. And I'm also going to put some grass down where that one little spot there was for grass, so that it goes all the way across the bottom of the frame once I put the frame on there. I think it made it look really cute with the grass. After you put the frame on there, I think the card will look super cute with some grass down towards the bottom. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and let you finish watching the coloring. If you have a question, leave me a comment down below and I'll make sure to get back to you. If you like the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It really helps my channel. If you're not a subscriber yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and then right next to that is a little bell. If you hit the little bell, it will notify you whenever I upload a new video, or if I'm doing a live class, it will let you know beforehand so that you can come and join me for class. So anyway, I hope you're having a fabulous day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.